Get your official Doxby Films merchandise only at doxbyfilms.etsy.com. doxbyfilms.etsy.com. Shop now and support what we do. Here we go! Sorry, I couldn't find the light switch.
So I was recently thinking, so I drive a BMW, right? And 1999 E46 328i. Beautiful car. Beautiful car.
Isn't that a George Lucas movie?
No, you're thinking the Phantom Menace.
No, there's one that's got a bunch of numbers, but go ahead.
You're thinking of the Phantom Menace.
Well, maybe I am. But the Phantom Menace doesn't have any numbers in it. Oh, wait, episode 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, got you there. So recently I was driving, and I've got a faulty throttle body. So my car randomly goes into limp mode, and not fun to drive a swanky car that has a problem.
What's limp mode?
It's where your car thrusts itself back and forth, and the RPMs be jumping.
And it can't get hard?
Yeah.
I didn't know that could happen to cars, too.
So my new invention is I'm making Blue Chew for cars to get it out of limp mode. Because if I'm driving a car as swanky as the BMW, that bitch better be erect all times.
So is it like Jell-O when it's not? I mean...
Yep. Yeah, the...
Does that affect the way that accidents happen? If another car that's already erect, I mean, I think most of them are. I've never seen a flaccid car. I don't think. I mean, not that I know of. I don't usually look. Not, I don't really check that out. I'm not
you never peek over the urinal at Jiffy Lube? I change my own oil. So.
No.
Recently, since realizing I am a BMW driver, I own driving gloves and a genuine leather keychain. I've had to start acting like a BMW driver, so I go over the speed limit behind cars that are going the speed limit, and I constantly go over to the side like I'm going to pass them, but I never do until we're in a no passing zone and there's a car coming in the opposite lane. I've removed my turn signal handle. No turn signals for me. And I speed through school zones, and I park sideways across all the handicap spots at Walmart to go in and buy oil and stop leak. For today's topic, I wanted to ask, what are some movies that would be great video games, and what are some video games that would be great movies?
Movies that would be great video games, and video games that would be great movies.
I stand to say that the Fear franchise would be a stellar movie.
The Fear franchise?
Yep. Even if Fear 3 is kind of ass, I think if they made it a movie, they could fix that.
My memories of the Fear games are kind of vague, but I remember liking them a lot.
They're my favorite survival horror game.
If we have to make a video game into a movie, I would 100% say Leisure Suit Larry. And that's his vibrator going off right there.
Larry Suit Leisure.
No, that's Vigo's phone letting him know that the emulator version of Leisure Suit Larry just finished downloading.
Yeah, I'm emulating it on a LG smart fridge.
I think we should make a film out of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
I think we should make a video game of Eraserhead.
Has that been done?
No.
I feel like it's been done. Maybe it hasn't. I don't know. I know there are some like retro style Twin Peaks fan games.
Yeah. You know a video game that would not transfer well to the big screen, despite how cinematic it is? Half-Life.
You don't think so? Why do you say that?
Because they would have to make Gordon Freeman talk.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is kind of, I mean, there are a lot of silent video game protagonists that I guess that would kind of be an issue.
Yeah.
Are there any silent protagonists from video games that have been adapted into movies that they're also silent?
Not to my knowledge.
Because I can't think of any. For a movie, how about Dino Crisis as a movie?
I could see it.
Just be a little bit more horror focused than Jurassic Park and you're golden.
True.
Have you seen some of these Jurassic Park analog horror?
No.
A lot of them are pretty solid, dude. How about Clock Tower? Yeah. I have a bias towards horror games, obviously, for anybody who can't tell. But
I hate the games, but I feel like God of War would make a good... I think it would make a watchable movie more than a playable game.
The Hitman movie.
Don't remind me of that, because as you know, the Hitman games are my shit.
Yeah, the Hitman games are pretty good, but I feel like
why did they get
or the Assassin's Creed movie?
Why did they get Timothy Olyphant to play Agent 47?
I don't know who that is.
Timothy Olyphant. He. Every time I see Timothy Olyphant, because I'm a big fan of the show Justified. Good show. Now, every time I watch a movie that has Timothy Olyphant in it, I'm just all like, Deputy U.S. Marshal Raylan Givens. I recently rewatched one of my favorite sitcoms of all time, My Name is Earl, and he was in that. In like a...
I haven't seen all of that, but I've seen enough episodes of that to know that it's pretty funny.
It's bingeable. It's a great show. The problem is like, if you binge it, it's going to be like edging. But it's like edging that once you get to the precipice of it, you're right there, you're ready to rope it. It goes back, and then your balls and cock disappear forever.
Yeah, I watched My Name is Earl, one episode of it, and I'm ready to do some laundry, dude. Like, it does something to me.
Like, My Name is Earl, like, because like they had a 5th season planned. They end the 4th season on a cliffhanger, and they canceled the show. So,
wow.
Yeah. Like, I was watching recently, me and the girlfriend rewatched all the Scream movies, and Timothy Olyphant is in Scream. He's the ghost face of I think Scream 3, Scream 2, Scream 2, because Scream 3 is the one where they're killing the actors of the N-World Stab movies, but he's in Scream 2 as the killer, and I'm just all like, God damn it, every time I see him, I just see Deputy U.S. Marshal Raylan Givens. Which, ironically, I don't have that problem with Walton Goggins, who played the antagonist through most of Justified.
How about Scream as a video game, but it's turn-based? Kind of like, well, not turn-based, but it's decision-based. Kind of like a Telltale game.
Or like Until Dawn.
Or like Until Dawn. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name of that.
Yeah.
And who it is, who the killer is, depends on your decisions. Yeah,
that'd be good.
Yeah.
See, I think that one of the things that people have lost with Scream is that it's not a horror movie, it's a satire.
Yeah.
Which, like, people think, well, it's not a satire because it's not funny, because people are too stupid to realize that satire does not equate parody.
I didn't know Scream wasn't funny.
Well, it's not a scary movie. you know.
I didn't know Scary Movie was funny.
Yeah, well, I'm not accusing it of being funny, believe me. There's only so many times.
If you were, I wouldn't believe you.
There's only so many times a man can hear "what up" before he moves into a shed in the woods in Montana and starts mailing bombs.
Yeah, that's how I used to get interacted with by socially awkward kids in middle school. They'd come up to you and be like, "What's up?"
Yeah. Make up for your lack of a personality with quips. Parody films...
Like on the spot?
No. Parody films are ass. Like, name me a good parody film. And I mean, like, of the modern age. I'm not talking about, like, Airplane or Naked Gun, because those are classics. Leslie Nielsen's a legend.
What was Airplane a parody of?
Disaster movies.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Airplane's my favorite comedy ever.
Airplane's pretty funny. I really didn't know that was a parody.
Yeah, it's a parody of disaster movies.
So are we talking, how modern are we talking? Because...
I'm talking about, like...
Spaceballs, like Mel Brooks.
Well, I don't want to talk about Mel Brooks because, like, Mel Brooks and, like, the Leslie Nielsen movies, those parodies are timeless because they're made by comedic geniuses.
So you're talking about modern age.
It's like 2000s.
Like
Scary movie
and all that.
Another superhero movie, vampire movie. Like, that shit is so fucking abhorrent and just ass.
Yeah, I really don't think that I can think of a good parody movie from that era, from 2000 onward.
What was that? What was that? Superhero parody movie with Drake Bell.
Superhero movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was called. And then Vampire Suck was abhorrent. Looking back at the Twilight era of things, like the idea that it was cool to make fun of Twilight and Justin Bieber, and that was like the epitome of based culture in 2009 is so fucking stupid looking back.
Looking back, like, not to defend Twilight because I still don't like it, but it's like tolerable compared to some of the shit that's come out.
I'm gonna
or
say,
some of the shit that's come out like as a result. Like, what's that? Divergent.
Yeah.
Dumbass bullshit.
50 Shades of Grey.
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner. I think Maze Runner is that shit is like a concurrence due to the Hunger Games.
It's like they said, oh, what if we took the title Blade Runner and changed?
Isn't that based on a book, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Blade Runner is also a book. Well, it's not called Blade Runner.
Yeah, exactly. Just like Stalker is not called Stalker. But I will say this. Twilight has one of the greatest film soundtracks ever. Don't care, I will die on that hill.
Nah.
Yeah. I love indie music, man. Twilight soundtrack bangs.
Paramore's indie.
Is Paramore in the Twilight soundtrack?
Yeah.
In the first one?
Yeah.
Which song?
What was it called? How did we get here? Well, I used to know you so well. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Decode.
Yeah, Decode.
Decode.
I forget that's a Paramore song.
Yeah.
Because I think about like Locker Punk Paramore. I don't think about like that era of Paramore. I think about like fucking...
That's the same era.
Nope. Not in my mind. I just think about like... She's got a body like an hourglass. It's making it tickle in my...
I think those might be the same albums, but
it had like Full Moon by the Black Ghosts, Eyes on Fire by Blue Foundation. Those are boppers. And then though it's not like considered indie, Supermassive Black Hole by Muse goes hard as fuck. Like, per standard, I'm big into like old country music, hardcore made me, and like subsects of both of those. But I've got a soft spot from being a teenager for shit like, you know, this shit. And no, Decode is not on the same album as Misery Business. But
oh, so it's on an even shittier album.
And then it had like Possibility by Leaky Lee.
Leaky Lee.
However you pronounce it.
I think I dated her.
They had Roslyn by Bon Iver and St. Vincent. Done All Wrong by Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. Meet Me on the Equinox by Death Cab. Chop and Change by the Black Keys. Like, the Twilight soundtrack had some heavy hitters. What is it?
You're making me dislike Twilight even more.
What is it? Flightless Bird, American Mouth by Iron and Wine. It's always bangs.
Flightless Bird, American Mouth.
I've
been in that exact situation a few times. Well, I try not to talk about it.
Back to the conversation of ED medication.
Yeah, we were talking about EDM earlier.
Yeah, dude. Animals by Martin Garrix.
That was not a shout out.
Motherfucking animals.
And that's how we got demonetized.
Yeah, dude, if the YouTube content Bing Bong picks that up and goes, yeah, that's fucking Animals by Martin Garrix, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. And I have Crohn's disease, so that's not out of the question.
Yeah, not on my couch.
Disproportionately Spider-Man.
That's my clothing line.
Superheroes, man. What is a superhero that would perform better in video games than on film? Batman. I want to go home and play Arkham City again now.
I don't know, a superhero that would perform better in video games than on film. What if they made a video game Watchmen?
I feel like that would take away from the didactic nature of Watchmen.
Well, I mean, I would argue that the film did too, but I mean,
I don't know.
It's still a thing.
Film was still pretty didactic. Still think it's whack that Rorschach is like 5'6".
Didactic.
No, but like think about like a superhero that'd be more fun to play in a game than watch in a movie. Because like I've played Spider-Man games, I've never felt like Spider-Man.
Green Hornet. Switch between Green Hornet and Kato.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Green Hornet for stealth missions, Kato for combat.
Because like the thing about like Spider-Man games, you never quite feel like Spider-Man. Like there's something so sleek and seamless about seeing Spider-Man more than being Spider-Man. I think that's the same thing with the Punisher. Like if you try to make a game of the Punisher, it's just a shooter. And like you're never going to be as good at killing people as Frank Castle.
I think once upon a time the Spider-Man formula was fresh for video games. Back when they made Spider-Man 2, like based on the movie and Ultimate Spider-Man, but it's like, how much more can you do with it? You know, what does Spider-Man do? He swings around New York and saves people. It's like you can't
and
really.
That's like the Spider-Man game that won all the awards on the PS5. I mean, it was just a movie that you did QTEs in.
Which it was good, but it's, I mean, the same formula.
But there's no control. I like the Amazing Spider-Man game. That was fun.
I'm glad you did.
For the PS4.
I did not.
I don't know. I was on Adderall. I think most things.
The one that was like from the movie?
I don't know. I don't fucking.
Well, unless you're talking about Marvel's Spider-Man for PS4.
I don't remember. I know like you could. I know they had like the Spider-Man Noir outfit you could put on in the closet. I think it was the movie tie-in game more than likely. I don't know. I played it because it came with my PlayStation when I got it, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. But I'll tell you this: I hate Batman. I don't like Batman, but I love the Arkham games. I think it is so much
controversial opinion. Batman Begins was a better video game than any of the Arkham video games and handled stealth action better than any of the Arkham video games.
Controversial opinion. Batman Beyond was the best animated Batman. And I don't fucking care to hurt anybody's feelings.
It might be. To be fair, it might be. Hard.
They had one of my favorite villains in it. Blight. And it had that iconic scene where he's all like, "You killed my father." And Blight's like, "Do you know how little that narrows it down?" That's a hard ass line, dude. Batman Beyond is hard. Even if all the action figures were dumb.
Let's talk about each era of the Batman franchise.
Adam West. Small bulge, wacky personality, gay Robin, Papa John's. Cesar Romero, mustache Joker.
Here's my thing. Adam West's Batman TV show still is what it was meant to be back in the day. It holds up as a product of its time.
Yes.
It was a wacky product of the 60s. It was funny. It was some insane
Hold on. Fan casting. Go back in time, remake Batman, but with Andy Griffith as Batman and Don Knotts as Robin.
I've been saying that this entire time.
Well, gee willikers, Batman. Well, get to the Batmobile, Robin.
It's no wonder he replaces Robin so often.
Yeah. Sorry for accidentally hitting your knee with my boot heel.
Well, that's fine, I guess.
It's assault and battery in California. And then what's after Adam West?
Tim Burton.
Is it Tim Burton? There was nothing in between that for like 30 years?
No, because that was a big change for the character of Batman, because around then The Dark Knight Returns came out, which was like a darker comic book. The Killing Joke, and then Tim Burton's Batman movie, which a lot of people were like, "Whoa, Batman can be dark and all that." Whoa, they thought it was just the wacky Adam West cartoony comic booky stuff.
You want a controversial opinion? I do not like Michael Keaton Batman.
No. I don't care for it. I'm fine with it, like, within the context of the film.
He looks stupid.
Yeah.
He looks dumber than Adam West.
Yeah. He can't even move his head.
Yeah, dude.
Which none of them could until Christian Bale.
He looks like what people say your penis will look like if you don't get circumcised. Like, it's just bad.
And Michael Keaton is a decent actor. He's fine. He's all right. Is that an iconic performance? I guess. But whenever I think about Batman, do I think that he sounds like, "I want you to tell your friends about me. I'm Batman." I mean, not really.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's how that should work.
His entire costume does not look like anything you'd be able to fight in at all.
Yeah. I also hate Val Kilmer in anything that isn't Tombstone, but as Batman, he looks stupid. The cowl looks really dumb because it's like really wide.
Man, I liked him better than Michael Keaton.
I don't want to sit around and look at Batman with nipples and dick-sucking lips with a really wide cowl.
Well, yeah, his costume was stupid.
He's stupid. He's Val Kilmer. I feel
Most
bad
Batman
for him now.
costumes are stupid. Like, can I just say I don't think we had a good Batman costume until Ben Affleck?
You know, I'm going to say something controversial. I think that Ben Affleck could have been a good Batman if he was in a good Batman movie.
Well, we'll get there when we get to that era.
Okay. George Clooney. That's who's next, right?
You know,
because we've done Keaton, we've done Kilmer, we've done West. So we are to George Clooney. George Clooney made a good Bruce Wayne. He did not make a good Batman.
George Clooney, you know, that whole movie's like a guilty pleasure of mine.
I still like the casting of Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Iceman.
I think Uma Thurman was good casting as Poison Ivy.
Yeah. Danny DeVito is the Penguin.
Well, that was Tim Burton.
I know. I thought we were just talking about
Yeah, no, that was good. Actually, I like Batman Returns quite a bit.
But,
the second Tim Burton movie.
The guy who played Robin, who was in NCIS LA, that guy's a p***er. What Robin even was he?
Do
they say?
In which?
In the George Clooney.
That was Dick Grayson.
Is it always Dick Grayson?
Chris O'Donnell.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Is it always Dick Grayson though? Like, has there been a mainstream Batman movie with Jason Todd? Underrated character.
Zack Snyder alluded to Jason Todd in Batman vs. Superman, but he was already dead by then.
Yeah.
And
rest in peace, Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
You said he was already dead, so...
No.
You said Zack Snyder alluded to it, but he was already dead. Rest in peace, Zack Snyder.
I said Zack Snyder alluded to Jason Todd, but Jason Todd was already dead within Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah. The Joker bonked him with a crowbar.
Yeah, exactly. Bonk.
It's the bonk sound from TF2.
The bonker around the world.
Yeah. The Lazarus pit in my dad's garage was really a meth lab.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that.
That's
allegation.
No, that's like one of those. I forget the genre of anime it is, where it's like mini series that have stupidly long names. It's all like the Lazarus pit was in my dad's garage was really a meth lab. That's also like a good emo song title. George Clooney, Batman, bad Batman, good Bruce Wayne, because George Clooney is just Bruce Wayne. He's a rich guy. Shout out George Clooney. He's from Kentucky.
I think George Clooney's Batman actually works within the context of that Batman universe.
Who was the villain?
Like, it's ridiculous. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze.
See, that's what I thought.
Uma Thurman, Poison Ivy, and Bane just running around going, burn!
Nice.
And that was it.
Sound like a super mutant from Fallout. Quick side note, the Fallout show on Amazon Prime is really good. It's probably one of the best video game adaptations.
It is pretty good.
I really liked it. Walton Goggins, great casting. So now we have to talk about the highly controversial Brendan Fraser Batman, Christian Bale Batman.
My only problem with Batman Begins is that during the
Liam Neeson
Batmobile chase scene where the Batmobile is on the roof and he's trying to get Rachel back to the Batcave.
Yeah. Because her and Ross were on a break.
I don't know if the editor was just stupid or what. I don't know how this happened to fly, but one of the cops is giving commands to the other policemen and telling them like how to pursue the Batmobile because he's seen it and everything. But then all of a sudden it cuts to him, and it's the first time that he's seen the Batmobile. He's like, just tell me what it looks like, and then it drives by him, and he's like, never mind. And it's like, that's the same character from 5 minutes ago that was just behind him. And that's ridiculous. Like, that's a stupid edit. That's my main problem with the first. That's my only problem, honestly, with the first one. I think Batman Begins is the best out of that whole.
I think Christian Bale had one of the better Batman suits. Definitely not the best. Yeah, one of the better ones.
Yeah.
But I hate the Batman voice.
Yeah.
Like, I would have...
That's another thing about Batman Begins. I'll say it was more toned down.
I think he would have been better off if he did like a Dave Mustaine impression. You take a little kid and you shoot his mom and dad. Watch him become a bat. Where is she, Joker?
Yeah, the voice is stupid, but the voice is like
meet the real me.
Here's the thing that I like about Batman Begins. Batman Begins was the first Batman movie that was actually about Batman. It wasn't about his villains.
Why is there so many shitty voices in those Batman movies? Between the Batman voice and then, like, everybody loves him and jacks off to pictures of him. But I don't like the Heath Ledger Joker. That's gonna peak. Don't care to say it. I don't like it. And Heath Ledger doing a Tom Waits impression that whole movie drives me nuts.
That's the only reason you don't like it is because you're a Tom Waits fan and it's a bad Tom Waits
I have
impression.
A Tom Waits album tattooed on my knuckles, but that's beyond the point of him just being like, you want to know how I got these scars, David Letterman? Like, I think that, like, the idea of making the Joker just like a bona fide, intelligent domestic terrorist goes against the whole fucking purpose of the character.
I agree. But I think the performance is solid. I'll tell you exactly what I hate about The Dark Knight. The scene where the Joker busts out of jail. He busts out of jail by calling a number that causes a bomb to blow up that he has implanted within somebody. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And it blows up everybody in the room and kills them except for him. And it just cuts to him and he's just standing there.
Yeah, he should have looked...
And that doesn't even make sense.
He should have looked like Gustavo Fring.
Because he was holding one of the other cops by the throat with a piece of glass.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the other one following his orders because of that. So he had two other cops in the room. Elsewhere in the facility, a bomb goes off, and that's the Joker's masterful plan, is it's going to miraculously kill these two people, these two cops, but he's going to survive.
The best plan that the Joker had was that bank robbery where he made everybody kill each other.
Yeah, but that could actually be planned and thought out.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, that one's the only thing he did that really actually made sense.
Yeah.
But another thing that I find super cringe is the pencil. Ta-da. That's so fucking lame.
I mean, yeah.
You want to watch me make this pencil disappear?
I thought their performance was solid.
Ta-da. And then you've got...
I can't say anything bad about Heath Ledger within that film.
I can. And then you've got Bane. Oh, my penis is not circumcised.
The only reason that I will watch The Dark Knight Rises is Anne Hathaway.
You merely adopted the foreskin. I was born
and I actually don't think that she's even a good Catwoman. Or a good actress.
Yeah. Ooh. Like Bane had a stupid voice. Heath Ledger.
Zoe Kravitz, if you want my opinion, was the first good Catwoman we've had on screen.
Oh yeah, I loved Lenny Kravitz as Catwoman.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want to get away.
Because other than that, we had Michelle Pfeiffer, whoever played her in the Adam West, which I don't even count that because that just is what it is. Yeah. I almost consider that like a separate thing. But we've got Michelle Pfeiffer, Halle Berry, Anne Hathaway, and
Halle Berry Catwoman was so bad.
Yeah,
it was miserable.
Yeah,
but
I call that the worst superhero movie.
Who do you think the best villain in the? Also, side note, I'm gonna say this about those movies: Two-Face looks stupid as fuck. Who played Two-Face?
In which?
In the Christian Bale Batman. Like I know originally it was
Aaron Eckhart.
Wasn't. I know originally it was why can't I remember? Tommy Lee Jones, and that was really bad. I don't know why they got.
Well, before that it was going to be Billy D. Williams, and then within the same universe, what's his name? Once Joel Schumacher took over, he said, "Nah, we're going to make him white."
I really do not like the Two-Face in the Christian Bale movies. I think my favorite of the Rogues Gallery that appeared in those movies was Scarecrow.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm not even a fan of Cillian Murphy.
No, me either.
I don't know why they made him Oppenheimer. That was a weird choice.
Well, I mean, I think he's okay. I can't say that I'm not a fan of him.
I only ever liked him in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, but that's enough to make me a fan of him.
I didn't, because I hated him in 28 Days Later.
Well, yeah,
he was
pretty good in Red Eye.
Yeah.
Good old Wes Craven.
Yep. R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah.
Died of brain cancer, which I found out is relatively rare. Now we're on to Ben Affleck, which I think Ben Affleck had all the trimmings to be a really good Batman, but they put him in really shitty movies. Ben Affleck had a good chin, you know, he had a good chin.
No, dude, I will defend Zack Snyder tooth and nail.
Shitty movies, good Batman. Good Batman suit.
I think Batman could have been better written. They made him kind of a fucking idiot.
Ben Affleck is a good actor.
Yeah.
When he's not Matt Damoning.
He's a decent actor.
He's a good actor when he's not just Matt Damoning.
Yeah.
He has a real problem with like Mark Wahlberging and Matt Damoning, where you just like focus so hard on where you're from, and you just I'm Ben Boston, Dunkin' Donuts, fucking park the car in the harbor yard and twist my clam chowder till I come, you know. That shit. Like, I love the town. Don't get me wrong, I love the town. But the Boston fetish of those men, Mark Wahlberg committed a hate crime. I just want to take a minute to remind everybody, Mark Wahlberg assaulted an innocent Vietnamese man with a ball bat, I believe. I think that was what he did, if I remember correctly. But
we're not going to confirm anything here, I guess, but maybe he did that.
No, I know he committed a hate crime, but I can't remember if it was a ball bat or something else.
He said, "I hate the DOXBYWOOD podcast."
Mark Wahlberg hate crime. He committed hate crimes against two Asian men when he was 16 years old and apparently under the influence of PCP. I remember seeing somewhere that he like hit him with a ball bat, but I can't confirm that part of it. But anyway, Boston sucks, and the Bruins suck. But shout out Happy Madison. But
you know about the Twilight Zone movie Tragedy, right?
Whether they got Jordan Peele to do it?
That was the reboot.
Oh.
And that was quite a tragedy.
Yeah.
But no, it's an anthology movie, right? It's like 4 or 5 different like adaptations of the classic episodes.
Yep.
And it was made in the 80s or 90s. I think it was the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Steven Spielberg was helming the entire project.
Well, there's the problem.
No. John Landis, the actual problem. Maybe Spielberg too. I don't know.
Spielberg.
I don't want to say bad things about Spielberg right now. I don't know. But John Landis was the one directing the first segment of it, which I don't remember the name of the
Why is
segment.
that so familiar, John Landis? What else did he do?
A bunch of bullshit, but
Nice.
he John Landis.
That's what I know John Landis from.
What?
I'm a big fan of the Blues Brothers.
Oh, did he do that?
Yep.
Well, I mean, he's done some good stuff. Look up what else he's done.
American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, he's done some good films.
Animal House.
But he was so negligent with the first segment. I don't remember the name of it, what episode it was that they were trying to adapt. But he was so negligent with it that the lead actor ended up dying, and two kids who, I don't remember if they were Vietnamese. I want to say they were. Why don't you look that up really quick? Twilight Zone helicopter accident. Like, John Landis was apparently warned over and over again by the people on his crew. They said, no, you can't fly it too low, or something to do with the pyrotechnics and everything. I think the helicopter blades ended up decapitating the two kids.
Yeah, the two children
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
were decapitated by the helicopter's main rotor blades, while Chen was crushed to death by the helicopter's right landing skid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Fucking, but anyway, back to Batman.
I think they ended up changing entire laws about that.
No.
Or regulations. I think they ended up changing regulations within the film industry about that.
Rob Pattinson. Good Batman.
That Batman movie might be the only Batman movie I've seen that I can be like, you know what? A live action Batman movie that I can be like, you know what? Pretty good.
I think it's the only Batman movie I could say is actual cinema. It feels like a real film. I like it.
I think the Joker's stupid.
Barry Keoghan Joker?
What did you just call me?
The guy who played Joker in that was Barry Keoghan. And I like the design of the Joker, even if he does have HPV.
Well, I thought the voice was stupid. The design was stupid. I think that the only reason the Joker was included in that film was because Matt Reeves said, oh, I'm doing a Batman movie. I've got to do my own Joker. I've got to do my own Joker. I've got to do my own Joker. Because, of course, every Batman fan is going to want to do that. Every Batman fanboy is going to want to do that.
Say what you will about Barry Keoghan Joker. At least it's not that red-haired guy from Shameless Joker from the Gotham show.
The Gotham show. Have you seen Penguin? The Penguin show?
No, I don't want to watch Colin Farrell do a James Gandolfini impression.
Dude, it's better than that. It's better than that. I'm not saying it's better than Sopranos, but it's better. Like, you got to give it more credit than that. Like, it's pretty good.
Maybe I'll have to watch it. What's it on?
I think it's
HBO
pretty good.
Max?
It's on HBO Max, yeah. Because HBO's a
Did
company
you hear
that
they're
I like.
releasing the David Lynch sitcom to the public finally?
They're releasing what?
The David Lynch sitcom to the public. Forget the name of it. It's like On the Air, I think.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're releasing On the Air to the public posthumously.
Oh.
It'll
have
be.
you seen that? It's pretty good.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
I've seen the whole thing. I'm pretty sure I watched the whole thing on YouTube. I saw it somewhere.
But it's being like released in like quality. Like, I don't know if they're remastering it or what, but they're releasing it posthumously.
I thought it was pretty good. I was like, I don't know why they didn't. I almost said post this. I don't know why they didn't post this.
Does it feel like Lynch?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
And it feels like something that would have been sort of a segue for him, because that was before Twin Peaks, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it feels like an 80s and a 90s segue for David Lynch, if that makes any sense. That era.
I want to go back to Batman for a second.
You go back to Lynch and I'll go back to Batman.
Give me an actor you'd like to see play Batman. Give me one you think would be a good Batman and one that would be absolutely cursed. Because I think that a bad actor for Batman, he's an actor that I like, even though now he's only in garbage. Frank Grillo would be a bad Batman.
Who's the guy in Mad Men?
Oh, John Hamm?
John Hamm. I just looked him up and I forgot. But I think John Hamm would be a good Batman.
It's funny we have the same pick. Because
really?
John Hamm is somebody I think would make a good Batman.
Oh, yeah. I think he'd be a great Batman.
I think he'd be a stellar Batman.
I really wish that Ben Affleck would have been able to make his Batman movie.
Yeah.
With, what's his name, as Deathstroke. That played Flash Thompson in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Bradley Cooper as Batman? Just a very short Batman.
No. Nicolas Cage.
Russell Crowe now that he's fat.
Russell Brand.
James Gandolfini.
Russell Brand. Hey, Joker! Are you working with the globalists?
Jesus Christ.
Are you working with the bureaucracy that plagues this nation?
Jesus, now I'm thinking about Russell Brand Batman. I want to fucking die. That's horrible.
Russell Brand Batman. Katy Perry as Catwoman. Taylor Swift as Poison Ivy. We're gonna go into Batman this episode. Last time we went into what, Spider-Man? Like stupid Spider-Man casting.
Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman.
No. What about
Ryan Gosling as Batman?
See, those are almost like some idiots could take them serious. What about Andy Milonakis as Batman?
Fuck.
And 50 Cent as Robin.
Dan Aykroyd as Batman and Jim Belushi as Robin.
Michael Moore as Batman. And Seth MacFarlane as Robin.
Jesus Christ.
As Batman.
Seth Rogen.
Judas as Robin.
Seth Rogen as Batman. And Fat Jonah Hill as Robin.
Look, I'd give anything to see Seth Rogen play Batman. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Seth Rogen Joker, so the Joker laugh is his what's that guy's fucking name? Bill Skarsgård as the Joker.
No. I don't want to talk about like actually bad. I want to talk about hilariously bad.
Okay, sorry.
Michael Cera as the Joker. Jonah Hill as the Penguin.
And
whoever the fuck played McLovin as the Riddler. I saw a Photoshop of
Jesse
that one time.
Eisenberg as Two-Face.
Jesse Eisenberg as Two-Face.
He was already Lex Luthor. Clancy Brown as Commissioner Gordon. Arg, Batman me boy. The Scarecrow's putting out fear toxin. We're all going to fucking die.
R.L. Stein as Mr. Freeze.
Jeffrey Epstein as Scarecrow.
No! Mofo's got drugs. We can't write that into any canon. Even a head canon.
Martin Shkreli as Scarecrow.
Martin Short as Scarecrow. That would slap.
Yeah, dude, I love the Pink Panther.
I am the master of fear! That's Steve Martin, you idiot.
I know. That's the joke, stupid.
Of all the fuck that Steve Martin's done, you think of Pink Panther.
Three Amigos. Is that better for you?
How about Little Shop of Horrors?
Queen. What's that gay guy? Neil Patrick Harris as Batman.
Now, hold on a second. Have you seen the MTV Spider-Man series?
That's Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a good voice for Spider-Man.
He was, yeah. Brendan Fraser is Batman. Johnny Depp as Robin. Kevin James as the Penguin. Chris Rock as the Joker.
I thought you were going to say Kevin Hart.
Adam Sandler as Two-Face. Michael Cera as Black Mask. And Clancy Brown as Commissioner Gordon as Mr. Krabs. Tom King.
Batman, me boy.
Batman.
Batboy, me Bob.
Batman, me boy. Everyone knows you're Bruce Wayne. Post Malone as Robin.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Marshall Mathers as Robin.
They
Dr.
already.
Dre as Batman.
Hold on, no, it'd be 50 Cent as Batman because they already did that for the music video of Gatman and Robin with 50 Cent and Eminem.
They did that in Without Me. The music video for Without Me.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Dre.
So he was Robin twice.
Yeah.
I guess just have the costume laying around. Sean Combs as Batman. I think society's gone far enough for a P. Diddy Batman. Dan Schneider is the Penguin. Woody Allen as the Joker. Roman Polanski is Two-Face.
Dude, here's what we need to do. We need to get Michael Fassbender
to play Spider-Man.
And he's going to play, believe it or not, Catwoman. And we're going to get... No, hear me out. He's going to play Catwoman.
Okay.
And then we're going to get... what's his name? The dude from Chrisley Knows Best.
Yeah.
Is it Chris Chrisley?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get Chris Chrisley to play Robin. We're going to get Roseanne Barr to play Batman. Because you know she would.
Yeah. Flava Flav is Commissioner Gordon.
I mean, I was thinking, Flava Flav. I won't say who I was thinking.
Jesse Ventura as Batman.
And we're going to get Vivek Ramaswamy to play Mr. Freeze.
Fucking Mr. Freeze the Market.
And we get Big Show to play Robin.
Michael Cera as Bane.
50 Cent as J. Jonah Jameson.
In a Batman movie.
In Batman.
I don't want to know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get a picture of Spider-Man. Well, you can find me in the Daily Bugle. Cup full of coffee.
Millie Bobby Brown as...
Just don't know.
Millie Bobby Brown as Clayface.
Harvey Weinstein as Hush.
We're gonna get the dog that played Underdog in the live-action Underdog movie. We're gonna get that dog to play Harley Quinn. And we're gonna get Viggo Johnson to play the Joker.
What the we get Air Bud as Robin.
Nah, man, I like Big Show.
LeBron James as LeBron James.
LeBron James as Ra's al Ghul. Doug Jones as the Penguin. Cher as the Penguin.
What? Cher.
Queen Latifah as the Penguin. Whoopi Goldberg as the Penguin.
Stop there. That's it.
The ladies from The View as the Gotham City Sirens.
Oh, man.
I know, dude. It's hard to hold back thinking about it.
Moon Knight, played by Tucker Carlson.
We're back to Marvel. Punisher, played by Alex Jones.
Spider-Man, played by Greg Gutfeld. Greg Gutfeld, Joker win.
Lord.
Black Cat, played by who's that right-wing broad that looks like female Ben Shapiro?
Brett Cooper.
Brett Cooper? Yeah.
Brett Cooper, I love you.
Brett Michaels. Jesse Waters as the Green Goblin. Newt Gingrich as Wilson Fisk.
No, dude, we're not going far enough. We need to really think about this. We need to think about Alex Stein as Galactus.
Thanos, played by
Ben Shapiro as Dr. Doom.
Who's the guy from the PragerU?
I don't know.
His name's like something Prager, you know what I'm talking about? Dennis Prager. Dennis Prager is Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Nick Fuentes.
As? Himself?
This is J. Jonah Jameson.
Nick Fuentes as Nick Fury.
Nick Fuentes as Vic Fuentes from that shitty metalcore band.
Here's the veil.
Yeah.
That you were just talking about earlier.
Yeah. Oh man, that's you could use. Could you imagine just redoing the MCU with just like right-wing commentators? Milo Yiannopoulos as Mysterio. What's it?
Officer Tatum as Daredevil.
Kamala Harris as Catwoman. Look.
No!
Joe Biden is J. Jonah Jameson. I want pictures of something. Donald Trump is Kingpin.
Donald Trump is Calendar Man.
We're back to DC.
Donald Trump is just the Shocker.
Mike Pence is Batman.
Hey, Mike Pence, go to www.doxbyfilms.com and we'll make you an offer.
Jeb Bush is the Joker.
Oh, God. Ted Cruz as Nick Fury.
Marco Rubio is the Riddler.
Oh, man.
Vladimir Putin is Kraven the Hunter.
No! Kraven the Hunter, but he never moves his right hand.
Mitch McConnell is Clayface.
Well, that's not too far from the fucking truth.
Nancy Pelosi is Black Cat.
Oh, if that ever happens, you can consider my next stop suicide.
I think her husband needs to join Cannibal Corpse. I think he would have an emotional performance during Hammer Smash Face.
Nancy Pelosi's husband as Hammerhead.
Yeah, I know. Vivek Ramaswamy is the Punisher.
Elon Musk as Electro.
God.
Why are we back to Spider-Man? We already did this. We gotta get back to Batman. We gotta get back to DC at the very least.
Rand Paul.
And not Washington, DC. Washington, DC Comics.
Rand Paul is Superman.
Fetterman is Superman.
He's in ball shorts the whole movie.
Does not even bother to hide his secret identity.
His secret. When he's Superman, he puts on pants.
Nancy Pelosi as Silk Spectre.
Bernie Sanders is Rorschach.
For those who are just tuning in, we are discussing our sexual fantasies.
Yeah. Fucking Bernie Sanders is Rorschach.
Okay, back to Marvel for just a fucking second, okay? Marco Rubio as Howard the Duck.
Oh, God.
Yes! Yes!
Ted Cruz as Deadpool.
Matt Gaetz as Carnage.
Michelle Obama is who's the lady that does the Suicide Squad? She's like their handler.
Amanda Waller. Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle Obama is Amanda Waller.
Michelle Obama is Nick Cage. Nick Cage.
Full circle.
On that note,
Kamala Harris as Amanda Waller. Rand Paul as Deadshot.
Commander Waller.
Ted Cruz as the Joker. Nancy Pelosi as Harley Quinn.
Oh, Lord.
Captain Boomerang is Elon Musk. And Mitch McConnell is King Shark. And on that note, we're signing off.
Anyways, everybody, go to www.doxbyfilms.com to keep up with everything Doxby related, Doxby themed, Doxby vibed, and stay on your Doxby type beat. Okay?
She doxing on my bee she Doxby on my wood till I pee, Doxby on my wood till I.
He was trying to freestyle. I'm so sorry. www.doxbyfilms.com.